The stage has been set for day 2 of my classic championship bass tournament. Day 1 was tough on the majority of the field, including myself. I weighed in 8.60 pounds and I'm currently sitting in 5th place, about 7 pounds out of the lead. Even though I'm 7 pounds out of the lead, I still know I have a chance at winning this thing. I know I have some areas that have some good fish in them, and I just have to execute and make some key calls to see if I can win this thing. This is day 2 on the Chowan River. All right, y'all, well, this is it, day 2. I was gearing to start fishing and didn't have my net out. We don't want that, but this is it right here. Like this is for everything. You know, we're sitting in 5th right now, so we're not in a bad spot. We're not in a bad spot at all, but we definitely got to catch some fish. We have got to catch some fish today and put it all together, because I think it's going to be tough once again today. Don't think it's going to be easy at all, and the water is super high once again, but I don't know, we're just going to kind of see what these fish do, how they're acting, and we're just going to go from there. I know it's a lot of fish here. I know the winning fish are here. We just got to get them to bite. Getting them to bite is the hard part. I imagine they're going to be kind of set up the same way they were yesterday. They were kind of on the mid trees. They weren't really on the trees that were close to the bank. They were kind of on the trees that were, you know, midway, not the ones all the way out, but not the ones all the way tied up to the bank either. You know, like I said, the water's still super high and way pushed up. So they definitely could have moved overnight and changed up what they're doing, but I don't know, that's what we got to figure out this morning, you know. If things are the same or if they're changed up. Yeah, I mean, one thing we definitely got to do today is we got to clean up our fishing a little bit. Yesterday I stuck and missed way too many fish, and unfortunately that was on this shoreline that I'm going to heavily rely on to do good on today, and I really hope this first pass that we're able to catch some fish on it. But you know, a lot of those fish that I stuck, I don't know, you know, will they bite today? I don't know, maybe. But there's one. There's one. Oh, not a keeper. Not a keeper, but I tell you what, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, fish number 1 in the boat, not a keeper, but maybe they're gonna bite today. Maybe they are gonna bite today. All right, good. Need for that fish to be like 5 pounds, but hey, I'll take it. First thing this morning, getting a good bite on the rage bug. And a lot of y'all are probably wondering, you know, why I'm starting with a rage bug and flipping these trees instead of throwing, you know, a buzzbait this morning, or you know, a frog or a popper or something like that. And that's just because when this water's high, a lot of times these fish are super tough, and I mean, they were super tough yesterday. So I'm kind of thinking that they're going to be potentially the same way today. So that's why I'm starting off flipping. I mean, I just got bit pretty quick, so this might be the way we catch them all day today, and if it is, that's perfectly fine. I mean, that's the way I caught the majority of them yesterday. I will flip all day if they want me to. Oh, that's a good one. Get in here, baby. Yes. All right. Fish number one right there. Right here on this little stump. Yes. That's how you want to start off. We ain't been fishing long either. Heck yeah, 2 pound, 3 ounce to start the day with. What a beauty. Let's see, number one is red, I think. I need to get all these out of here. Yeah, number one's red. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and get these off. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible, so we're gonna put our other gloves on, but I'm gonna tell you what, 720. 720, y'all. We done caught 2 fish already. That fish was on that little stump right there. All right, we gotta make it happen today. We have got to make it happen. No mistakes, no messing around. Let's get it done. All right, so no more bites since that last fish I caught. It's been probably 20 minutes probably. But we're gonna fish down this shoreline, see if we can get bit. If we don't, then we may come back to it later in the day, but we're gonna fall back to something else. And the main thing is the fact that I fished this shoreline hard yesterday, like hard. And where I caught those first 2 fish this morning were actually where I didn't even fish yesterday. It was further up around the corner. So I'm back into the area now where I fished yesterday. But honestly, if I could pull, a fish or 2 out of here, then that would be, a big deal. If I could get a fish or 2 from this area. But hopefully I get bit again, kind of quick, to kind of keep me in the area. I don't want my confidence to start waning on me, so, but we got a lot of time again today. Today we're fishing until 3 instead of 4, so got an hour less time than we had yesterday, but still plenty of time. Got it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Get in here, baby. Yes. Yes, on this outside tree. Man, I was starting to wonder if I was going to get bit again. I had thought about picking up the buzzbait, but that's a daggone nice one right there. I was seriously about to pick the buzzbait up, like, no lie. Hey, if we just got to go along slow like this every once in a while and get one, I'll take it. 2-6. Spot number 2. All right. Y'all look at that beauty right there. All right, let's see. Number 2 is blue. He was on this outside tree right here. All right, nice. He was right here on the side. When I came up, he was swimming off with it. Nice. Nice. It's 808. 808. So it's been a minute since we caught one, but hey, I'll take it. I had actually thought about switching up to that Rage Hawk, something with a little bit smaller profile, but that tree that fish being on that very outside tree, that right there can tell me a lot. That can honestly tell me a lot, because if I get bit on an outside tree again, I can 100%, you know, turn that into a pattern. Also, that fish was on the back of that tree instead of the front. He was off the back of it. But good deal. Get in here. I don't know if this one will go or not. I don't think this one's gonna go. Nope. 13 and a half. Pretty fish, but 13 and a half. But hey, I'll take it. I was just sitting here. I gotta clean this board off. I was just sitting here thinking about whether I needed to switch up to the smaller rage bug, because they make that little mid-size rage bug. But I mean, I'm getting bit, so I'm not going to. Something else, I just sprayed a little bit of chartreuse. Spike It Dip and Glow on the feet of this one. That's the first one that I've done that on. I got bit pretty quick, so might have had something to do with it, might not. I don't know. All right, y'all, so we just got the bibs and the hoodie off. It was getting pretty warm. Today is supposed to be warmer than yesterday. It's supposed to get up to 80 today. It was 49 this morning, and I'm gonna tell you what, it warmed up quick, like super quick. But I just switched over to the mid-size rage bug, which is a little bit smaller version, and y'all might be saying, well, why in the world did you switch over to that? And that's just because I feel like a fish will bite this if they would bite the other one, but maybe the other one being a little bit bigger might hold a few bites back, maybe. We're gonna flip this around just a little bit and see if we get bit on it, and if not, we'll put the other back on, because the other does put off, you know, more vibration and has a bigger profile, which might be, you know, keying a few more bites and making a few more fish bite. But I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna try this a little bit. You know, the Rage Hawk yesterday got me some key bites yesterday, so I'm just trying to see if maybe a little bit smaller profile might get me another bite or two. Get in here. That's kind of a long, golly, if I can get him in here. That's a long, skinny fish. I don't know if he's, oh my goodness. He might be 14, but he is paper thin. He is keeper number 3. And I'm gonna tell you what, this fish right here might be a pound. I mean, this fish is 15 inches long. And this fish ain't gonna weigh much of nothing. Oh my goodness, he's 15 ounces. Whew. But that is fish number 3. Look how paper thin that bass is. Yikes. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of you, bud. He needs to eat a little bit more. You don't see a lot of them like that here in the Chowan. Hey, that's a fish on that mid-size rage bug. Hadn't fished it long. Got bit. He was right here on the side of this tree. I actually got bit on this tree yesterday. All right, y'all, so we're on the upper end of the shoreline now where we caught our first couple fish, and I'm flipping around this rage hawk now. So we're gonna see if I can get bit on this rage hawk. A little bit different profile, same color, but just a little bit different body, way more compact. We're just rolling along, basically. We're not gonna waste a whole bunch of time. We're just gonna see if we get bit working through here. All right, y'all, it's 10:04. 10:04, we have ran to the mouth of another river right here that kind of joins the Chowan, and we're throwing the buzzbait. Throwing the good old buzzbait. Looks like we got some current right here running behind these trees, which is good. I don't know if that's coming out of this river or if that's running. I don't think it's coming out of Chowan because it didn't look like the water was moving in the Chowan, honestly. But we're gonna work along these trees with the buzzbait, see if we can get bit, just make some good accurate cast and slide this thing right by these cypress trees. See if we can get bit. You know, the buzzbait is really good at getting bites when nothing else will work. And yesterday, you know, I caught my 5th keeper on it, and that was a key fish that kind of kept me in this tournament. But it's going to have to catch us a couple key fish today to keep us in it as well, because I definitely think today is another tough day. I don't think the bite is crazy. We started off decent, I mean, but honestly, yesterday at this time we had 4 fish, I think. And right now we just got 3. So we definitely need, you know, need some big ones, but hopefully the buzzbait will call us up one. There we go. Here's one. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Get in here. Yes. right. Keeper number 4. Pretty one. All right. Yes. Doggone right. We're gonna stay with that buzz bait. Telling y'all, yes. We got to get rid of that skinny tail one that we got in here. Two one. Solid fish right there. I'm telling y'all, we got a little current right here, and that can make a huge difference in the bite. Right there. All right, good deal. Yes, that's good. That is good. I think my back GoPro had overheated. We're in the shade now, so we should be good. This is all wrapped up. Yes, okay, cool. There we go. Telling y'all, I think if we just throw this buzz bait and just keep at it, I think we'll be okay. I just caught that fish at 10. Tell you what, I'm gonna get this net. Oh, yeah, don't want that to blow out. I ate an Uncrustables earlier. I don't know if y'all eat any Uncrustables, but man, them things are good. All right, sweet. Got it. That's a good one. Oh no. Oh no. Golly. Oh. My chesty just overheated or died or something. I just lost a 3.5 pounder probably. Golly, man. That fish blew up on it twice. My goodness. Okay. I don't know if my chesty just died. Like, it literally died like right before that cast almost. Golly, that was a good fish. Not one to be losing today. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. Oh, he completely ate it. He completely ate it. All right. He's definitely not as big as the one that I lost. But I'm gonna tell you what. That's keeper number 5. Keeper number 5 right there. All right, so now we got a small one to get rid of. Yes. All right, I'll take it. We got a limit, baby. We got a limit. We got a limit at 10:48. 10:48. Let me kick ourselves out of here. He was right on the side of that tree. He completely inhaled that toad. Like, why couldn't that bigger one have done that? He completely had it in his gullet. That's all right. That is all right. We got number 5. Now it's just time to upgrade. We got a bunch of time. We got a bunch of time. All right, y'all, so my chesty has died. You know, the last bite I got, well, I caught a non-keeper while I was talking on the phone to my wife, but you know, it's still crushing me right now that I lost that fish, or that I've lost really those last 2 fish. But that last one was an absolute heartbreaker. But I'm gonna take the chesty off, and I'm just gonna fish. I'm just gonna fish. We're still gonna run this back camera, but I want to really focus on fishing. We're gonna go down this left side and go back up. Got some really good pads that we're gonna fish. And you know, that big fish I lost was in pads, so maybe we can get one out of there. But I don't know, still heartbroken a little bit, but we're gonna keep fishing. We still got time. Maybe we can get another big one or 2 and change it up. Seems like they are biting the buzzbait pretty decent. That's one good thing, but I'm heartbroken. But let's get back to fishing. That's a big one. Oh, please, please, please. Get in here, baby, yes! Yes! Oh, God, going it, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what. We just boat flipped. We just boat flipped that one, baby. I'm gonna tell you what, we could have an absolute sack right now. We could have a sack. This was probably gonna be, I don't know, 4.5 probably. I won't take no chances. Let's get this sucker weighed up. I'll let you know what he weighs. Yes, baby. All right, y'all, how about that coal right there? Yes, baby. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know I got upset earlier, and I usually don't. I usually keep pretty calm, but man, I'm gonna tell y'all what, I could have an absolute mega bag, and probably, you know, would have maybe a chance at winning this thing. I don't know what anybody else has got, but we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. We just gotta keep it going. That fish was right here on the front of that tree right there. All right, y'all, so we're going back down the shoreline now that I lost that big one on, and also the shoreline that I fulfilled my limit on as well. But what I'm hoping for is, you know, now that we got that one good fish in the boat, is I'm hoping to maybe be able to get another, you know, solid fish in here so we can get rid of one of those 2-pounders. We got about 13 something right now, probably. So not a bad, you know, not a terrible bag by no means, but we could have a like really good bag, but you know, ain't nothing we can do about that. The only thing we can do is keep fishing hard and maybe generate another big bite if possible. Because I mean, they're here. They are here. Come here. I don't think he's gonna cull anything I got. I don't think. He ate it. Now see, why couldn't that big one have ate it like that? Right there. Let me turn around. Or not turn around, let me back up. I don't know what our smallest fish is. Let me see. Smallest fish is 2.1. I don't think. This fish is like 110 or something. No, 1.9. Yep. Thank you, bud. He was a keeper lengthwise, but not big enough to cull anything we got. That's good though. Got a bite. We got a bite. I'm just hoping we're gonna somehow get another big bite off this shoreline. It could definitely happen, but it just, man, when you lose them like that, it's never good. Never good. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and make a move. I fished down that whole shoreline, did not pick up another keeper. You know, caught one pickerel, just came back to this tree that I caught that 4-pounder off of, nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and pack everything up, and we're gonna move. It's 1:20 right now. It's 1:20, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything packed up and going to get down the river. I don't really know where I'm gonna go. I gotta figure that out. Oh my goodness, if I can grab this jerkbait. Yep, but I gotta figure that out, because I gotta go somewhere where I feel like I'm gonna have a pretty good chance at catching a big fish. I'm not fishing for keepers now. I'm fishing for big ones. So I don't know. I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna run. Maybe downriver a little bit further. All right, baby. At this point, I had fished around 3 or 4 different shorelines after I had left this area, and I did not get bit anywhere. I didn't really like the shorelines that I stopped at. They just didn't set up right, and I knew kind of exactly what I was looking for. I needed a shoreline that had cypress trees, but I also needed to be able to get that buzzbait all the way up to the bank. And I finally thought of one area, so I ran down to it, and this is the area where I'm gonna try to make it happen and see if I can come from behind and make some key culls. Ooh, this one's gonna cull if I can get him in here. Get in here, baby. Yes. I think that fish is gonna cull. 2.1's my smallest fish. Yes. What time is it? 2:25. Pretty sure that fish is gonna cull my smallest fish. My hands are so torn up. They are hurting. Whew. Yep. 2-4. 2-4. So he calls green one. Okay. Hey, I'll take that. The old buzzbait. Oh no, he just came off the clip. All right, y'all, so it's 2:33. We coiled up a couple ounces just a few minutes ago, and we're just going down the shore. Oh my goodness, that fish right there came completely out of the water. That was crazy. It was not a coal fish, but my goodness, that fish blew up on it. I don't know if y'all could see that on the GoPro or not, but holy moly. Oh, there's a nice bass. Oh, he's not gonna help me. He's not gonna help me. Golly, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Man, these fish might be stacked up on this side. We might be able to get a big one. Oh my God. Get in here, baby. Yes. That's a doggone coal. Oh. Golly, look at that. That fish absolutely annihilated it when he hit it. God. It's like 235. 210. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yellow, yellow, yellow. All right. We're culling. Let me make sure I'm right on this. Y'all check that out right there. Yellow yep, it was 2-2. Here's a cull. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all what. That buzzbait is something else. That buzzbait is something else, y'all. It got us the bites earlier. We lost them, unfortunately. The ones we really needed, but oh my goodness, there's another one. That fish ain't gonna do us no good, but doggone. Oh, come on, come on. Get untangled, come on, all right. It's 2:40. We gotta weigh in at 3. I'm about maybe 5 minutes from the ramp. What is going on with this? Oh, my wire is bent. All right, let's get right here to this tree and then we gotta go. I mean, we gotta go, like, we're pushing it right now. I mean, pushing it. If I didn't think there was a chance of me maybe catching a fish off this tree, we'd be gone, but I'm gonna bring it right by the front of this tree right here and then we gotta go. Dang. All right, last cast. That's it, y'all. That's it. I'm gonna tell you what. We fought hard. Gotta go.
He's got five alive. Big fish. Five fish.
Yeah, I'm not going back in.
14.35.
Nice. 14.35.
Good job, Kevin.
Thank you. All right, y'all. There's a big one. Had 14.35.
That big fish chewed. Kevin Gunn.
Come in and get your money, son. Just stand over there for a while. Yeah, just stand over there.
Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, no, we're gonna stand over here. So, champion for the classic, Kevin Gunn. He had 22.95. Good job, Kevin.
Thank you, man.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait up.
All right, y'all. Well, made it back to the house, and I don't know if y'all can see right here behind me, but we are the Southeastern Bass Series champions. I don't know how in the world I made this happen, but somehow I did. And I'm going to tell you, you know, earlier in the day, I was so heartbroken by the fish that I had lost because I knew for sure that those fish were going to be such a difference maker. And, you know, I lost a few fish yesterday that I didn't feel good about the way I fished. I lost a bunch of fish, just didn't fish very clean. Today, when I lost those two really good fish, I said, I'm done. You know, I have no chance. I'm just going to try to fish as hard as I can, catch as much weight as I can, and we're going to be fishing for second or third. Not once did I ever give up. I fished as hard as I could, and y'all saw that all the way to the end. And I'm going to tell you, I won by 1 ounce. By literally 1 ounce. I had 22.95 pounds. Second place was 22.74 pounds. Literally only like 0.2 of an ounce. Less than 0.2 of an ounce, actually. 1.16 ounces. So literally an ounce. And I made those key calls right there at the end when I pulled into the mouth of the Maharan on that left-hand side, made some key calls with the buzzbait. And I never gave up. I never stopped believing in myself. And I was able to catch the fish and make it happen. I have no clue how. I fished my tail off. You know, I mean, it was meant to be. And that's all I can say. And a lot of times in life, we question why things happen. I do the same thing. I lost those fish earlier, and I said, man, I lost those fish. I don't know why I'm losing them. And I'm not going to win the Classic because I lost those fish. And, you know, I kept fishing hard, ended up catching a 4 3/4 pounder. I also won big fish for today as well, for day 2. One big fish with a 4.74. And today I had right at 14.5 pounds. And I mean, I made key calls on that buzzbait this afternoon, right there, literally minutes before weigh-in. And that's why you should never give up. Always fish as hard as you can if you're in a tournament or in life or whatever. Just stay at it as hard as you can, because if something's meant to happen, it will happen. I never once thought that I was going to win. I never once thought that I had enough. I thought I was going to get maybe a run for second or third, because I knew today in my mind, I knew that it was probably pretty tough. And I thought that I had figured out a little bit of a bite with that buzzbait. And I kind of figured that out a little bit late yesterday afternoon as well. That last keeper I caught was on the buzzbait. And I caught a couple fish, and it kind of like had me thinking, you know, well, as tough as it was, I was able to get a buzzbait bite. So I kind of ran with that today. And I mean, it really paid off. It paid off big time. And I mean, we're champions, baby. Classic champions. It feels good. I mean, got a sweet trophy right there. Y'all check that out. So I had 2 wins this year and won the championship. So just a super cool deal. Fishing with a great group of guys. You know, this was a single man series. So you're doing everything on your own. It's not a team deal. You have to catch them on your own. You have to figure them out, you know, and you know, it was awesome. It was really awesome to be able to come from behind and get a win. I mean, we were 7 pounds down this morning. And, you know, and I want to thank everybody that watches these videos, that likes, subscribes, comments. You know, it really drives me to do good, you know, for myself and for you all, the viewer. And also, I want to thank my sponsors as well. You know, P-Line, Strike King, Stick Jacket Rod Covers. Who else am I forgetting? I'm probably my company, GF Outdoors. I'm probably forgetting some. My mind, like right now, my mind's just all jumbled up. I can't even believe still that I won this thing. But like I said, thank you to all my sponsors. I'll have them listed all on here. Like I said, I know I'm forgetting somebody for sure, but I appreciate everybody so much. But I'm going to go in and get a shower. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And, man, we're champions. Classic champions. 2 days worth of hard fishing, and we did it. So I appreciate everybody that watched this video. I appreciate all the subscribers. Like I said, everybody that watches, I appreciate it so much. But I'm going to get everything in the house, and we're going to call this weekend done. And bow season's coming up. I'm going to get in the woods. I'm excited. So I appreciate it. I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.